Greetings, this is Frina Riamentra. I welcome you to my recap, first time while, recorded immediately, my recap of Critical Role's Wildemount Wildlings in 3-part series. The first video a while recorded immediately after the original video's airing. Before I continue, I must point out several things, like I do not own, nor am I associated with Critical Role, its YouTube or Twitch channels, or any of its other online content. I'm just a fan sharing with my fellow fans, and some of that sharing will include clips. This whole video and especially the clip showed were used fair use in mind, with most of them not being of not even being of major moments, but rather more funny moments. Though it won't show every funny clip or something, that there were far too many when Sam Regal DMs. So many puns. And without further ado, let's get to the episode, which since I watched it immediately after airing, I must go with first time I'll go with my own original name for the episode, which is End of Camp Cookout Showdown. Oh, what? I think there's a... What? Well, huh? Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, well, okay, I usually... because they'll have a funny ad. It seems like Twitch is now stopping the ads from having on the rewatch. Why? I'm gonna see if any portrait of this is still. Yeah, they basically are still tied up in this. Tied up. Had to do all the ads, including their own merch. So.
For how to read the deck and written description.
Wait. Did the own thing do that? Wait. Hold on. Excuse the technical delays this hour. I don't remember muting. Okay, did it do it on itself?
Welcome back, campers. It's me, Sam Regal. I'm joined once again by Alex Lee, Eden Regal, Lee Barrera, Brennan Lee, Mulligan, horrifying.
No, it's good. Beautiful.
This is episode 3 of the Wildemount Wildlings. But before we get into tonight's story, some quick camp announcements to get through, starting with tonight's sponsor, Thorum. So let's throw it to Ashley and Marisha somewhere else in the camp. Ladies?
Yeah, hi. Yeah,
Sam wouldn't let us back at the table because Bo and Yasha's fate is still up in the air, so, here we are.
I'll stay for the first ad, and I gotta go do something.
Thorum! Yeah, they're an amazing company that handcrafts unique wedding bands out of everything from dinosaur bone to titanium and tungsten carbide. Ooh. And if you're unsure of your ring size, no sweat! It's fine! Thorum has paper ring sizers, so you can get sized at home. Yeah, you know, home. Place I wish I was right now.
And now Thorum makes minimalized patent pending watches featuring meteorite, Hawaiian koa wood, and California redwood. Okay. We did the ad. Can you untie us? Anybody?
Yeah.
I mean, these ropes are itchy and they smell like patchouli.
Yeah, they're very itchy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, guys. No, it's a prop rope. You can just get out of it literally whenever you want.
Oh. Wait,
am I taking this
Hang
off?
on. How do we
just like lift it up?
Oh wait.
Oh my god.
I think this is we could have just
Whether you need a wedding ring, anniversary ring, or you just want a ring that looks awesome, head over to Thorum.com and use code Critical Role. Sam, back to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't because you didn't spell out the promo code. Sorry.
Oh my god. Okay, that's Thorum.com, THORUMDOTCOM, and use promo code CRITICALROLE
They
to get
spell
20%
dot?
off your unique ring. Can we come back to the table, please?
I would love to, but right after you finish the rest of the announcements.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, well, Wildemount Wildlings is coming to an end today. Thank God. Our final episode. It's right now. It's happening right now. Camp Friends Are for Life, I guess. On Monday, April 28th, Sam will be joining Beacon members for a fireside chat and taking questions live from the Beacon Discord. So come join the adventure over on beacon.tv. And reminder that next Thursday is the premiere of our 2-part underwater epic Thresher. Thresher is the name of it. You won't want to miss this thrilling miniseries. Ashley, I believe you have some merch to show off.
Oh! I do. And just you wait. It's so neat.
Here
it is.
I can't wait to see it. What is it?
Yes,
oh,
I
look
do.
at that!
We have a stunning and deeply powerful new addition to our shops, the Critical Role 10-year anniversary tarot deck. Consult the universe using this gorgeous tarot deck, celebrating 10 years of Critical Role, featuring beautiful depictions of characters from all 3 campaigns. Search for answers to long and short-term decisions with 22 full-color character illustrations for the major arcana. 16 total. These are actually, look at this. These are so beautiful.
Look at these color
These have been in development for such a very long time.
They really have.
16 total character illustrations for the minor arcana court cards, and 40 custom designed pip cards for each suit. This mystical deck includes a 70-page booklet with an introduction by our very own Taliesin Jaffe. A guide for how to read the deck and written descriptions for each card. This divine item owes its creation to creative directors Matthew Gilbert and Taliesin Jaffe, illustrators James Fenner and Snow Cosmo, and graphic design by Matt Paquette and Co. Get yours today at all Critical Role shops. Okay, Sam, now let us come back to the table.
Please.
Why, thank you, Counselor Ray and Counselor Johnson. And with all of that, I think we're ready to dive into tonight's episode of A Critical Role. Okay, I'm just going to lightning round this, alright? If someone finds a magical potion, Kestrel, what does it do?
It turns them into a baby unicorn.
A baby unicorn, great. If someone finds a special weapon, Greta, what kind of weapon is it?
A mirror.
A mirror.
Right.
No, we don't ask why, we just
Give
go
them
with
self-guilt. Make them self-conscious.
That one
You're not fighting yourself.
But aren't we all, Marla?
Yeah.
We're going to encounter 2 guards. Who are they?
He's a palm tree.
He's a palm tree. That's one of the guards. Marlo, his partner.
The palm tree's guard partner is a giant coconut.
Is a coconut. Okay. Penny, do they like each other or hate each other?
Ooh, I'm gonna say they hate each other.
Okay. Do they have names? Roni,
I think the coconut is gonna be named Coco.
Sure, that makes sense.
Palm tree is gonna be the hand of palms.
The hand of palms.
I kind of like that one.
I love them. Does anyone have any ideas that they really wanted to get out that they didn't get a chance to? Maximus.
I have a potion idea.
Sure, what's that?
So when you drink the potion, you suddenly become freakishly handsome, and you get a very high added to your charisma.
I love it. So it's a potion of handsomeness or beauty.
Oh, I'm almost. Yes, I am done.
What do you have, sir?
So his name is Dark World, and the area that you fight him in is a dimension of darkness.
Yes.
Where everything is alive, is like moving, but its own shadow. And
I love Dark World.
he turns anything that comes into that dimension. He'll try to turn them into like shadowed guys.
I love it. That's
Is
amazing.
his dimension.
All right, the last thing I need on this list is I need the final boss. Max, did you have something?
So this is my main idea. So it's a pan, right? Yeah.
It's a pan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it has 2 utensils. It has a fork and a spatula.
This
Okay.
kind
And
of brings
with the
out
spatula, it can.
you kind of brings the theme of the episode
Like
together.
multiple people.
Of the series
And
together.
the fork is just more powerful. It can stab at one
Piercing
person.
damage? How big are you imagining this thing to be?
I think maybe 20 feet tall or something.
Jeez Louise.
Maybe 15.
I like it, but if we're fighting this pan monster, what might the battlefield look like? What do you got, Alan?
An oven or a griddle.
So like a gigantic oven that
Griddle.
everyone's sort of on.
Yeah, or a
Okay,
griddle.
Okay, oven. Yes.
How would you get there?
Does it have a name? Like, is it a person? Does it have like a name for itself?
Is it a pot called a wok?
There are. Yeah,
So
there's a.
I was thinking maybe for a name, it could be Wok Wok.
I love it. Everybody, thank you so much. Kestrel, Greta, Maximus, Alan, Marlo, Penny, Rona, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. And you'll see all your ideas in the show. Woohoo, we're done! Yay!
I am not done.
Okay.
Wildlings! Wildlings, we go adventuring. We go lost creatures and scouts. In rivers we go explore. And soaring we wild out. Wildlings, yes, the wildlings. Getting in trouble every day. Our trials, we are the wildlings. Don't give up what you say. Wow, wow.
And we're back! Hi.
Hello.
Hi. While most of the Wildemount wildlings were off celebrating their ascension in rank, the 4 members of the Olga cabin were trying to earn some last-minute merit badges. That is, until guest counselors Yasha and Bo were pignapped by a bizarre porcine behemoth.
If this is a recording,
the
I'll be
Olgas
pissed.
banded together and tracked across the campgrounds, confronting a surreal and childlike assortment of challenges, negotiating with Mishi the curfew creature, navigating a maze of yums, even fitting 2 friendly land sharks for hats. But now, disaster. Jessup and Kai have been knocked unconscious by a sonic scream, and the Olgas have dropped into a dark tunnel underneath the camp. Curfew is in 1 hour, campers. You've gotten wild, but can you get out? Let's find out. Jessup, you have collapsed to the floor, your skin now somehow turning a third shade of blue. This one more pale and sickly because you are dying. Kai, you fall beside her, lifeless, unmoving, still very handsome.
Oh my
My tongue out like
Somehow more handsome?
Yes. Your dagger falls from your limp hand.
No!
Padmond and Sky. You find yourself in this long, dark tunnel, or at least that's how you remember it being, because as the trapdoor shuts above you, you're plunged into pitch darkness. Can either of you see in the dark?
I can't see a bloody thing!
Wait, I have to consult my features.
I have no open. My friend, they've collapsed, and I can't even think straight. I don't know what to do. What have I done? What have I done? I should have just used my strength. Why did I use all those spells?
Before you do anything, both of you,
Make death saves. Kai succeeds. Jessup does not. What the? Not sure why I wrote that there. Oh, we found out that someone in the party does have dark vision. Kai, who's currently out. Out.
On its own.
I just like to point out, there won't be precise timing. Like, if I had to adjust where my time slot lands, it's increments of 10 on Twitch. Also, since I was watching it live, I had to just subtract some time off, so it won't be. I may have to play around with some of the time things.
So I reach in my bag and take my entire work of my card game.
Oh!
Manuscript. We gotta save him. And I'm gonna light my manuscript on fire to make enough light for us to get potions to these two.
Wow, that's beautiful.
the firelight flickers dimly, but it is definitely enough light to see. I don't remember who has which potion, but there are 2 potions floating out there somewhere.
Yes.
We have them right here. We have Potion of Healing and Potion of Greater Healing.
Greater healing.
Okay. So.
Do we want to see? Or do we use them all?
I think we gotta use them all. I don't think. Can we do doses? Can we do sips? Can we do little sippies?
No, I don't think that's possible.
Down the hash, bottoms up.
But the moment of hesitation has come and gone. To roll another death saving
If Leah
throw.
rolls a nat 1, a kid's gonna die on stream.
Oh god, I hope that doesn't happen.
It's a 7.
So, it doesn't mean they kill, but one with
8.
Okay. 2 fails. 1 fail over here.
Down the hatch! I'm gonna go for Jessup and just do the greater healing because you got the 2 failed death saves.
Go for it. Greater healing. What do you roll? 44?
44 plus
4. So I'll let you do it. Jessup, roll that pyramid-shaped dice 4 times and add them all up because that's how much healing you're gonna get.
Okay.
3.
That's good.
1.
2.
That's good already.
6.
1.
7 plus 4 is 11.
Yep.
Yeah, but what's your maximum hit points?
7.
So you're back to 7.
You're fully healed.
So I'm
You're
fully
fully
healed. I'm back.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And Kai, a syrupy, sickly sweet potion is poured down your throat. Go ahead and roll. What is this? 2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
So that's the
The pyramid.
pyramid? Okay. When? 4.
Well, that's it. Just
Okay,
2
so
times.
5 plus
Just
2, 7?
That's
Up to
7.
7.
So
Okay.
you're back up to 7.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're both alive. You come back to life.
Wow. My skin is still that second blue.
What's that smell? Something's burning.
I had to be able to find the potions of healing in our inventories. I burnt Mysterium.
No.
I'm so moved, Padman. Thank you so much. I was,
What's the point in making a game about heroism and acts of incredible sorcery if you're not willing to do it in real life? Also, I've kind of been considering a page 1 rewrite. There's some rules changes.
It's okay, we can draw the art from scratch too. That's
Yeah, it's actually kind of fun, because I actually kind of like making it more than having it be finished.
I still think you made the ultimate sacrifice for
Yeah, it was
your
really touched me.
friends, and I admire you for it.
Thank you, Padman.
It's an honor to wild out with you guys.
Okay. But they're still in the dark and stuff. Now, keep in mind, the manuscript it's not a proper torch. It's still just paper which is burning out fast. Jessup then casts light through a monocle. The monocle is basically a flashlight now, and they decide to go further down the hallway which they found themselves in. The floor is littered with broken pieces of wood and glass. And actually steps on one to get a little cut. Not enough to do actual damage, but... They determine that that these are from more these are more broken vials of potion and even some more... Okay.
You got a little glass in your foot, so you're sort of distracted by that.
I have 1 hit point, so
it doesn't cause any damage. It's just like
what?
Ow! Youch! I tell you, I sort of tend to respectfully bow out of most physical activities at the camp, so today has been a whopper.
Levi, what did you roll again?
18.
18. Okay, so the two of you, Sky and Jessup.
They do, as a couple do. They do find more items, though.
Down here, you find various things. Because you rolled so high, you get that. And because you rolled so high, you get this. You also get... Fuck it, you get all these.
I love when a DM says fuck it. I absolutely love a fuck it from behind the screen. I look over and I'm like, what did you just get? What is that?
I got the potion of Riz.
The potion of what?
You don't need it. You've got enough.
The potion of Riz?
It gives you +5 to all charisma checks for 1 whole minute.
Whoa, that's hilarious.
And I got a potion of greater healing.
You should probably...
Should I read these?
Probably what?
That's how it works.
They're labeled.
You
should probably give that greater healing potion to Padman there.
It seems like you might need it.
He might need it. If there's one thing I've learned from our previous misadventure is that if you have a healing potion, drink it immediately.
Drink it right away. He did.
Do not hesitate.
Very well.
Wait
He
up.
mentioned to me.
Blood is pouring down Padman's face right now.
Given a choice, I'd actually quite like to sample the potion of charisma, but I will take a healing potion if that is what's being
Listen, I have a
offered.
second one, so...
You already got +5.
Another potion of charisma?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay. Well,
Would the potion of charisma make the potion of healing stronger, perhaps?
I would have to assume so, and I don't say that just because I really want it.
We could give him either of those, or...
I mean, when are we gonna need it? Just drink all the potions.
Wait, what's that? What's that?
Potion of baby unicorn. This potion will turn you into a baby unicorn for 1 minute. So if you want to try that one instead,
Maybe we should go to that one. Maybe that will come.
Yeah. No, you're right.
That seems like we might need to be
No,
cheered up
totally.
later.
I just got excited
I
by
think it'd be a
that.
gas to turn you into a unicorn for a second.
That would be very funny. Padman, drink this potion.
Which one?
I'd like to give this to you.
Perfect.
Especially because of the great sacrifice you made for all of us.
Well, I gladly accept because my head is profusely bleeding. 4! 3, I'm back. No need to keep rolling.
Awesome.
I get like halfway through it, I'm like, oh, I'm healed already. I am not tough under the best of circumstances.
Great. Feeling better, I take it. You guys walk down this long, winding hallway. As you walk down the hallway, there's no light other than the light source that you are providing, but it is sort of getting warmer as you go deeper and deeper and deeper into the hall. It's not like brutal, it's just hot. It's a little bit hot and muggy. Finally, at the end of this long hallway, you come to 2 identical doors. Both doors are plain wooden doors. On the large side of doors, they're both painted white, and they have tiny small signs on them that read WW and DW. What door would you like to try?
Don't worry, in where we worry. I'm kind of leaning towards don't worry here, guys, but I don't know about you.
But are we sure that's what they mean?
Where we worry?
I think
Do
we
have,
well,
what we say, 20
you
minutes?
may actually know what it is from what we saw before.
There's an hour till curfew, so it
Probably
would be
not.
burning through a lot of time.
It will be burning through a lot of time, but I could try to identify the doors or cast comprehend languages to see what these acronyms.
I was just going to say, I think you should bring Archibald back and send him through one of the doors.
Now that's a fascinating idea. If we have, we have an hour left, so maybe burning a quick 30 minutes to cast a ritual. So, is
You know
that
what?
the worst thing in the world?
For me, personally, we've been through a lot. I think we deserve a little 30-minute break here.
We could just try one of the doors. I entered this adventure very scared of everything, but given my brush with death and, been watching him bleed from his head that much, I think it might be worth
really?
the risk.
Yeah, someone remember what it is.
I'm horrified.
Yeah,
That's character growth and character shrinkage.
I'll say.
They do. One of them, perception, does determine that the DW has a hum to it, like a vibration on it. So the group chooses the DW.
Just a couple minutes ago.
Faces locked in eternal screams float through their own eyes, whispering secrets. The door opens, revealing an endless dimension of rot and madness, where shadow people writhe and hollow out their own eyes, whispering secrets that begin to twist your mind.
This is kind of like what I saw just a couple minutes ago.
Faces locked in eternal screams float through the gloom, vanishing as if reality is ashamed of itself. Looming above is a monstrous creature, enormous, of necrotic limbs and viscera, its ghostly maw devouring sanity itself.
Maybe it's nice.
I'm gonna close the door.
I think they're on the door. I think the door is actually not correct.
That's not the door we want, and I will be.
Maybe it stood for do worry.
We could not consider that possibility.
Yeah,
Maybe it was upside down and the other one stands for mummy.
yeah, absolutely. I will, after this adventure concludes, be pursuing vigorous legal action against this camp. Absolutely. I'll never be the same. Okay, WW! I'm gonna open the other door.
The other door, also unlocked, it opens to a cozy waiting room like a dentist's office. There's a cute little sofa, there's some magazines, there's a pitcher of water, there's an attendant at a desk with a sign-in sheet.
Are you gonna smash the attendant like you did the businessman?
Well, an attendant is a helpful receptionist, whereas that businessman absolutely had it coming from the word go.
Also, context, environment.
Yeah, for sure.
There are two creatures sitting in some of the chairs waiting. One is a tall, skinny, the color of tree bark with wild green mop of hair that flops to the sides. Sort of looks like a palm tree. The other is a short, squat, darker gentleman covered with a thin layer of stringy fur. His shape sort of reminds you of a coconut. And they're just sitting around. The taller one says, "Oh, hey, you guys here to see Walk Walk? Us too, I'm next." The smaller gentleman says, "What are you talking about? I'm next. I've been here longer." You lost your place in the line when you left." "I had to use the bathroom. That doesn't count." They're arguing with each other. That's what's going on.
We are Walk Walk's assistants, actually.
Okay.
We are here on an internship, and we need to go discuss important business with him before the time is up.
The attendant pipes up. She's an older goblin woman with a beehive haircut. She pipes up and says, "Excuse me, you're
I'm the assistant. They try to I'm sorry, you're being placed, Joe. That's a. They start noticing little slight bits of that more warpy effect. However, it's starting to be wondering, like, with all their physical interactions with it, though. Oh, actual physical interactions, like, that shouldn't happen with illusions, so they're starting wondering if it's more less illusional and more interdimensional. Or transdimensional. Everything weird thing they've encountered so far that day seems to be in a state of flux.
As far as you can tell, but it is a...
You're Walkbox's assistant?
Yes, I
am. Well, you're not, because Walkbox's not real, and neither are you. And I simply can't be bothered. I'll look at my friends and be like...
It is an otherworldly place or space that has been at least temporarily constructed.
Gotcha. I'll look at my friends and be like, "You're Walkbox's assistant?"
Yes, I
am. Well, you're not, because Walkbox's not real, and neither are you. And I simply can't be bothered. I can't be troubled. I can't be troubled with this. I can't hear any more about Walk Walk, or who's late for a meeting, or Sonic Screams. I can't hear about any of it. It's not real, okay?
Well, then you're going to the bottom of the waiting list.
Fantastic. All right. And, I will just try to peer around for any sign of Gub Gub.
Okay, great. Roll a different investigation check. Any of you guys want to do anything else in the meantime?
Is there a bathroom in there?
You can ask for sure.
19 again.
19 again. Okay.
Do we know?
They tried looking around. Just is thinking about trying to sneak past the receptionist, the assistant, through the door to the actual rooms and stuff. It casts a minor illusion of this child with a bleeding mouth, with teeth having just a bleeding mouth. The hand of palm is indifferent, but Coco seems to be, because we know what these things are named, wants to help the child. They do note that while the furnishings are plain, that the walls are sort of painted blue, so maybe not the same shade that Jessup is or even was, because she's maybe still be on the effect where she has a different shade of blue because of wild magic. So it could help himself. I wanted apparently she's also wearing a coat and maybe think about hiding the rest underneath it.
Them, the three of them, in my coat thing that I'm wearing, to disguise them, to bring my friends with me. And
so you're going to try to wrap all of your friends,
since I'm the only one that's the same color as the walls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like three children in a trench coat.
Like three children in a trench coat. But I'm tall enough that.
Before you do that,
I think tradition says it should be kobolds.
There's a picture around of this walk. Was it?
Sure. You can look at the walls. Sure. Just roll a perception check.
20.
Okay. There's that's a natural 20?
It's a nat 20, and then plus perception is 22.
Incredible. You see on the wall there is a diploma that says Walk Walk the Pan Man. I'm sorry. Walk Walk the Pan Man.
The Pan Man.
And next to it is a photograph of a frying pan. A young-looking frying pan wearing a graduation cap and holding a diploma in his hand.
Oh, wow. Can any of you guys, do you want to stack up together to make a big adult and then cast an illusion spell to look like a pan? I got my disguise kit. We can put a mustache on there, assuming that he's older now.
At this point, the Coconut Man is a little bit confused that the kid is not talking to him or really moving at all. He's just sort of like, you okay, kid. I think this kid has a lot of problems because he's like, he's not moving or anything. He's not making a sound.
I'm gonna look right at him and say, "You're not experiencing these emotions." You are a figment. I refuse. This is like that time we got cornered at that dance at the end of last summer, and one of the counselors tried to explain astrology to me. I can't handle it. I'm losing it. I'm getting heated.
He turns to you and is like, I don't know what your problem is, man, but we're all in line here, all right? Just take your seat and wait.
I'm gonna unbelieve you.
What? Do you? I got to deal with this guy. He turns over to the assistant. I don't like the way this guy is treating me.
Let's do it this time. And I'm gonna jump into the coat.
You're going in the coat.
4 kids in a trench coat, one of whom is wearing the trench coat normally.
While I'm totally visible, my footsteps are silent.
By the way, I've grabbed the Tusk Love book.
The magazine?
Yeah,
Yes.
the magazine.
Oh,
before we
they had like a. There was like a couple of magazines in there. Like one was called Whitestone Whispers, which was like a gossip thing, and then there was this romance thing for Tesla, like expansion thing.
It looked like it was pretty interesting.
Yes, it's very spicy. There's short stories, articles. There's some comedy in there too. There's some little jokes. There's a centerfold. It's very nice.
Oh wow, it's sticky too.
So
And in the waiting room of the this is a poorly rendered illusion.
Leve / Jessup, are you just walking straight through with purpose? Are you trying to subterfuge or
I
hide?
get close to the walls to blend in,
Okay.
so that my color, because I'm the same color as the wall.
Sure. Roll a stealth check with advantage
Yes.
because of the rules of Dungeons and
14.
Dragons.
Stealth.
With it, you can roll
Plus 0. Okay, 14 and 9. So 14.
14. Okay.
Okay. Well, the coconut and the assistant do not take notice. The palm does, unfortunately. Hey, where is it? They attempt to burst through before it actually happen, but as the assistant cast Sam describes it as a spell, but which it comes out as fire, but we never actually hear what it's called. It seems to be low level. Maybe it's a firebolt. Not quite sure. No, wait, it targets multiple people. Sky and Jessup both lose 2 HP to the attack to avoid it. But they enter past it, and suddenly they're on this massive, colossal cooktop. And they see off of there a giant animated pan with eyes and stuff. They see Walk. They also see on the ground before him Gub, dead and fried.
Barely visible through the smoking grease step through. It is Bo and Yasha.
Yes!
They have just entered the chamber through a door opposite yours. Let me show you what this all looks like while Ashley and Marisha, please step on back.
Can we scooch our chairs down?
Yes, please.
You're back.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's insane.
That's
Where's my pan man?
Awesome. Truly awesome.
Hey, pals!
You're back!
We're back! It's been so disturbing.
We've been through a lot. We've been through quite a lot. You guys have all entered right about Cha. Oh god, it's so hard to do this. I don't know how Matt does this. Brennan, it's easy for you. And here you see before you Walk the Pan Man.
Look at him! He's terrifying! Spatulas!
His eyes behind his mouth.
Yes.
Oh,
Horrifying.
look
Bo and Yasha have just emerged over here and are taking this site in along with the others. This is the first time you've ever seen anything like this. The pan creature notices both parties and bellows at the top of his iron lungs.
Seriously, how many?
Ah, the campers. Here to whisk everything for a merit badge. Well, no worries. I'll make this over easy.
That's my favorite type of
You will be taking psychic. We the others
everybody
will be taking psychic damage throughout this battle.
Yes, and just see what happens.
Hey.
Okay. Where'd my pen go? How does Matt do this?
So bad.
It's a nat 20!
Hey!
Cocked.
Okay, anybody 20 to 25?
Yes.
Oh, what'd you get?
Not 20.
Oh, you got a nat 20.
Yes.
Okay, great. So Jessup first. Anyone 15 to 20?
I got a 16.
Okay. Great. Anybody 10 to 15?
10.
Oh, but you're much more dexterous than I
I'll
am.
probably go for it, unless you want to roll these. Sure. Rollies. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I'm getting them out of the way now.
Okay, 17.
1.
Okay,
So
okay, well that's good. You got it out of the
Get
way.
it out of the way.
Okay.
So Jessup, Kai,
Yasha,
Yasha,
Bo, and then who's 5 to 10? Or,
I have an 8.
okay, that's Sky, Skull Crusher, and is that everybody? No, Padman, where are you?
I am at an 8 initiative.
Okay, so you're at the end.
We have the same.
You do. You could either roll these to see who does it, that just roll a d20 and see who gets the higher number.
7 again.
I like how you say that like that's a normal.
Like everyone
7.
knows what rollies is.
Is that a double tie?
Double tie. So we want to go at the exact same time? The
Double.
dice want us to go simultaneously.
Yeah.
Great. You guys get every turn. You guys get to figure out which one goes first. All right. All right. Yes. So this creature. I believe, Jessup, you get to go first. So what would you like to do? You do notice that the ground is very, very, very hot.
Can I use one of these things that I've gotten from my...
Jessup uses one of the items, the Mirror of Guilt. Tries to shine it into the eyes of their opponent, Walk, to activate this effect. Kai... Okay.
My 2 mustaches hang above and below my lip.
Great. Go ahead and what are you trying to? What effect are you trying to do? Just to look slightly different?
I call out to him. Hello, sir. I'm the kitchen inspector.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that other guy you didn't have context for. It's a new other stranger.
Sure.
He's the kitchen inspector.
Great.
Did you get it?
Roll a deception check. Whoa. Okay, hold on.
Big numbers.
He wants to
25.
So...
Whoa.
As much as Kai is Padman's best friend, Padman is shaking his head going, we shouldn't reward this. We shouldn't reward this being.
Where is this?
Is
this guy? Yes,
I
it's this
think
guy.
it's really smart.
Thank you.
That's a very good roll and a very convincing disguise. Unfortunately, your words seem to be disregarded by this entity. It sort of shakes off what you're saying and says, "Oh, a health inspector, eh? Well, pretty soon you're going to be toast."
Walk on its turn teleports to the right of the campers. It goes in to try to attack, but it's stopped when it sees its reflection mirror and activates the effect. It's now can't hurt him for 2 turns because it'll feel too much guilt to attack. they managed to get in contact with Oyasha across the field.
On deck.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, you're still alive!
You're still alive.
Yes, thank you God.
You're okay!
Yeah.
Is it necessary for us to stay in this room? Does anyone have an actual gripe with this Pan Man, or could we leave as quickly as possible?
This Pan Man seems so familiar to me.
What?
I don't know why. Oh no! We have so much to unpack after this. Okay. If you want to leave, you can, I guess.
But if you stay and you help us fight this, you'll all get your merit badges.
Yes, that's what I meant.
I think
Just don't
be
die,
coward when
okay?
you can
I
stay.
can't deal with the liabilities.
What's another death? Right?
I do not feel the same way about this as you!
You've already died?
I saw Archibald, and he said, "What's up, man?"
From the other side?
He's from the other side.
Oh.
We had a very uncomfortable conversation where I had to apologize to him for tossing him through the window. But I think he forgives me.
I don't know. I don't know how worth it is to stay in here. These badges are cool, but how much are they ultimately worth?
No, we have to leave camp if we don't win one.
Well,
It's important.
do we love camp that much?
Oh, God.
I do.
I'm gonna rage.
Great.
Yes! I'm gonna rage, and I'm going to make my way over to Wok Wok.
All right. What's your movement?
And my movement... it's 30.
Because you're level 3. Right?
Yeah!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you right there? Are you on up on the iron?
I'm gonna go up on the iron.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh, I
Okay.
can't attack you.
No, you can't quite get up to it. But you're close.
I will just.
You can dash.
Yeah, but I still can't attack you.
True.
That's all right. I'll get up on it. I'm gonna be a distraction, so I'm gonna get up on it.
So you're gonna make your way all the way.
All the way.
Okay.
Hey, over here!
He's looking down at
Pan
you. Yep. He's looking down at you. Sure. And that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Okay, great.
Right?
Close, too close.
Bo,
close.
you're up.
Okay, I just, as we both kind of charge in simultaneously, I say, out of the freezer and onto the fry pan.
Nice.
Am I right, babe?
That was good. I like all these puns.
Thank you, yeah.
like it's like secretary to the soul power to the audience.
30, 35, 40, I am going...
Well, Bo, you step the wind to get in close.
Honey, he normally sticks it on the back of the screens.
The putty to use it
Little dots.
to attach figures on the.
It's like little chewed
Little
up pieces of
gum.
She kind of she climbed up onto
Okay.
parkour.
Does 17 work?
Oh, for sure.
Audience, Lord, forgive me for saying what they said. They described it. She pan-corded. Oh, that hurt to say. And
Sure, yes, you can core up. Yes, like an iron woman, and you are up. Oh God!
How does it?
I didn't see that. I didn't see anything.
Okay, I'm up here.
Swear jar.
Oh,
Okay, you're up on top of the Pan Man. What would you like to do up there?
Okay.
Is that your action, or is that?
That was my bonus action to step
Jeez
the
Louise,
wind.
She's so powerful.
Oh, and that's right. My
Where is
jump
this
distance
word
is doubled. So yeah, I'm up there. No props.
oh God, that it is. Actually,
And I'm going to pull out my bow staff. I'm gonna spin it around and just start whacking the pan.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
All right, roll to attack.
Okay, this is just. I just have one attack because I'm weak. Okay.
she does hit with the attack, putting in some dents. Pad wants to leave, like, Is it really worth it? So now the guy really convinced him again.
I don't know you very well, but even you, I
Think about this, Padman.
all
Think about this. Think about this. Splash art. Cover box. 4 small heroes standing atop a frying pan. Sick as hell fire in the background. Glistening sweat off your muscles and your mucousy surface.
I have another argument. He's not giving up. You can either stay and then you might save your artist, or then what are you gonna do? You can't make your cards without him.
Wow. A beautiful and stirring motivational speech, followed immediately by an extremely pragmatic exhortation to protect my investment in my long-running card game project.
That's how we do it, baby.
You're finally talking sense, Sky! Let's take it to this pan!
That's how we do it.
And I will go ahead and I think if we're going on the same initiative, I'll use my action to give the help action to you on whatever you... I'm out of spells. So I want to give the help action to you on whatever you want to
guys,
I want to cast Grease again.
That's great.
I want to send Grease right into the center underneath him to
Okay.
create some kind of a fiery inferno that might singe him.
Send him. Sky does has grease. It hits the fire here, which it hits Wok Wok as well as Yasha and Bo with a fire spout that grows up. Yasha and the Wok Wok both take 5 damage. Like, she makes a save to have it, and his hat from have resistance. Like, yeah, he's a pan, which is like metal which is specifically meant to go on fire. So yeah, he would have resistance. I think you're just lucky that doesn't have immunity. But Bo fails it. Takes the full 10.
Stirring up trouble now.
We gotta kill this guy.
I agree.
These are getting objectively worse, man.
Seeing this guy's spell go off in an awesome way, and I think there's no attack roll there, so there's no. I don't think granting advantage would help in that moment. I'll look at the Pan Man and just go, "What'd you call me? Did you call me a loser? What's that? Slimy loser? You think I can't go on the boat?
I mean,
You're not even my real dad.
I didn't.
I can't go on the boat this summer.
I don't think.
Yeah, I
that
will go to
said
camp
any
the
of
whole
this.
summer.
No, I made
You
it.
can call me a stupid, bug-eyed loser all you want.
I speak in cooking puns. I never said any of that.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what's cooked. You. And I'm going to jump right at him and just swing with my staff.
Okay. Swing away. Yeah, you can make it to the base of his pan, and you're attacking with just your quarterstaff attack.
Would you... Normally it can't work on opponents of this size, but I would like to try to knock him prone if I can.
Whoa!
I'd say you have to roll pretty high, but yes, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Because your outburst
I think this is like a weapon
really
mastery.
personal anger seems to have taken him aback. He's used to following recipes and dealing with flavor
Why would a
profiles,
wizard
not
have
dealing with really
recipes?
damaged emotional.
Just frothing at the... You're not my real dad!
Yeah, this is way too real for Wok Wok. So he's taken aback a little bit. Go ahead and roll to see if you hit.
Okay.
I'm just watching.
Is this a normal... Is this an athletics check or a normal quarterstaff?
So you're not trying to inflict damage. You're just trying to knock him.
No, there actually is. I'm looking at the actions for this. The quarterstaff does this. Does have the topple effect, which maybe
does.
This might be newer rules. This might be some.
That's fine.
Some,
you use whatever rules.
so yeah, I'll make an attack, and if I hit her,
I didn't think this could be the weapon mastery. In which case, as a wizard, he would have. I don't think he would have any. I think only martial classes or half casters would have that.
But I can force it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
On a failed save, it goes prone. So I'll just make a quarterstaff attack.
I've got his stats. I'll do it.
That is a 19. That's a 26 to hit.
I'll roll just in case. I'll roll on the table. He gets a +1 to Constitution. He got a 5.
Great. So I sweep the legs.
Great.
And I'm going to then deal. That is 7 plus. I deal 12 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. Insane. Yes, Padmond, like an uncaged beast, whacks at this thing.
Oh my god!
The Pan Man, strangely, was standing on just the tip of his pan, which is not a very sturdy surface. It should have been the other way, but it very easily knocks down. I'll say he's going to take Bo with him, unfortunately.
Good back.
Stop making fun of me!
You guys are still here. Yes. Bo, you fall prone to the ground, unless you can make some sort of amazing dope monk shit.
I mean, yeah, would you allow me to try and, like, 3-point landing?
Yes, do an acrobatics save. Otherwise, you're going to fall into the flames there and take
Is
some
this
additional
a dex
damage.
save? Or an acrobatics
Dex save or an acrobatics check. Your choice.
Dex save.
Ooh, 11.
Okay, I'm sorry. You slip because he's greasy. He's been greased up with butter. You fall prone onto the flame surface. You take 3 points of fire damage.
Oh, no.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay. You're level 3. You're okay. All right, the Pan Man is down. That was Padman the Sky's turn. Incredible. At the top of the round.
I know you're still really traumatized right now.
No, I'm doing great!
At the top of the round, let me see how many. Just one. Okay.
Some burning grease pops up. We're not sure if it's just on a spell or not. Should just feel bad with it because she thinks she caused it, but it was described as a grease elementer. So it seems to be summoned by Walk Walk. Oh, you got me.
Than you thought to get greasy with. So it's going straight for Yasha, and it's going to make an attack.
Wait, did I create that with my magic?
Yes, you did.
Incredible spell.
Oh boy.
You're doing really good.
Yes, your spellcasting is actually quite powerful. You're a better wizard than you thought. It rolled a 19 to hit, +4, so 23 to hit.
Oh, it hits!
And you take just 2 points of fire damage from the grease elemental. That is his turn. Jessup, you are up with Kai on deck. What would you like to do? The Pan Man is flailing about. His arms he looks so uncomfortable right now. He's saying, you've knocked me down, but I will scramble your brain.
I love you failed out of that one.
They're all bad.
I'll call out to Kai Jessup and be like, in his prone condition, he is susceptible to attacks. I would say now is an ideal time for a sneak attack. And I mean that in the colloquial sense.
Right? Go ahead and
I don't know. This is really a lot. I thought I was doing well, but all of a sudden he's down. My counselors are in trouble. I don't know if I could do this. I guess I'll go for a for an infestation that's a bunch of wood chips that will hit the remaining fires to reignite the flame anew. But
okay, so you're going to try to ignite the fire that's under the Pan Man to try to blast him with another blast of fire. Okay, and you're making an infestation swarm. Usually it's insects, but
they're really flammable, tiny bugs.
Okay.
They're really flammable, literal fireflies.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yes, we'll say that they're carpenter ants. So they're made of wood.
Wow. That is. I love that. Very much.
And an assortment of other.
Okay. What is the range of infestation? And where are you? You're right here.
Yeah.
So you're trying to aim over here. 5, 10, 15,
But I think I'm panicking.
30, 35, 40. So you can reach, and you should absolutely roll to see if this works. Please roll a d6. How panicky would you say in a scale of, I don't know, 1 to 3?
I think 2.
You're at a level 2 panic. She's shaking.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, sorry, that was supposed to stop already. Jumping concentration on the flame. It casts it, and they go in. I think I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much.
And an assortment of other. Okay.
What is the range of infestation? And where are you? You're right here.
Yeah.
Oh, who cares? Walk and Bow take 5 damage from this. Bow is resistant. Bow is kind of looking rough though. She's always a level 3 character, so she'll have relatively low. She'll have more health than any of the campers. She'll have. She's still pretty low for what we're used to from her. Fire erupts more, heating up the area. Jessup takes 2 fire damage, while Kai takes 1 just from terrain. It is deduced that, despite the normal laws of thermodynamics, the middle seems to be the safe areas. Kai ends up tries pouring water on it.
He screams in pain. I can't even think of a pun about this. It does more damage than even you thought it would do.
Whoa.
Are you maybe
wailing?
That's a good one! Why did I come up with that one?
Wait a minute. Is he cast iron?
Yes.
You're not supposed to. No, that's actually a myth. But you're not supposed to wash cast iron pans.
Everybody,
You can rest it down.
spit in his mouth.
I always knew camp would end the day that I spat in someone's mouth.
Kai, you've used some of your movement. You've used your action. You have a bonus action. You can move a little bit more, probably.
The walk. So it jumps over to another area. Yasha does get a attack of opportunity from it, and slashes at Walk. Walk then tries to hit Kai, but is still under the mirror's effect. Still rather good every time he tries to inflict harm. So that might be the last turn for it. Does summon 2 more grease elementals. Kai gets hit for 3 fire damage. Yasha uses her Divine Fury, which I think might be effective her thing. So she might have acted her Asimov Shroud, or whatever it's called. So, which means he should have wings out, but maybe I'm misremembering. Because for that, he has to have the things up. Bo takes 4 more fire damage. She notices looks at the knobs. They seem to be on full, so she can't try heat. But she wonders what might happen if she tries. Well, I'll let her explain.
Okay. Just a straight intelligence throw. 13.
I mean, this is Exandria. You know how gas stoves work.
You don't try to turn it off.
They're all over
I
the
mean, I do
place.
most of the cooking, but,
It's true.
you know,
It's true.
Yeah,
it's fine.
yeah. Danny knows that there are conventional gas ovens all over Exandria. Why not? So you're going for. God, I can't even see over here. I believe it's this burner. I don't know how stoves work.
Where's Queen Anne when we need her?
You do know how stoves work.
Yes.
So,
And what are you going to try to do?
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay. You, I guess roll a strength check. This is a big knob.
That's what she said.
All right, come on.
Is this going to be your action? 'Cause you could also, I will say this. You could also use your staff to knock it if you'd like to, or
That
or
would be
your
like
fist.
an
Yes, an
attack.
attack.
I'll do that. I'll
Yeah.
do that because that's better.
Because you're not strong.
Because I'm not strong.
Jesus, I'm rolling like absolute ass.
Okay, that's gonna be 10 total.
Sure. You do make contact with it, and it does spin, and now it's on half.
Okay.
It definitely did something. The flame still burns, but a little less. Pan turns around and says, "Who dares tamper with my flame? You."
Not so tough, Lon, anymore, are you? That was a bad one. I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows. Yes, to continue to punch at the knob.
Okay. Punch
So I'm gonna do 2 attacks at the knob.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, that one's cacked. Okay, first one is gonna be a 20 total,
Sure.
a dirty 20.
100%.
And the next one is a 12.
Yes.
Okay, great.
You don't even have to roll damage. The
Okay.
flame turns off, and Pan Man is suddenly, if he could bend, he would slump over. It definitely affects him, but he can't bend. So you just get the sense that it's very uncomfortable for him to be less hot, I suppose. He suffers no damage, but he is
We get
he's
it.
quite annoyed and distracted by this right now. Okay.
This is my turn.
That is your turn. Sky and Padman, you are both up.
Good call on those buttons.
I'll look at you. Do you have any way to create water?
no, I do not.
Me neither.
I got nothing. But I'm feeling tremendous guilt because I cast that grease spell and it ended up hurting Yasha and creating this elemental and I feel as though I'm just not helping anyone at all. And it makes me very angry. But I also think I'm quite far from this guy.
Yes.
So
both things can be true.
If I run toward him, that's my whole turn, right?
I see that you need to get mad, and we go on the same turn, and I'm going to say, Sky, you've believed in us the whole time. We would never have made it here without you. I'll knock him down. You set it up, and I'm going to go to. I want to try to knock him towards Sky so that she doesn't have to spend her whole turn running. So I want to try to topple him again. And send him in that other direction. And I'm going to look at him and I'll say, hey! When we got here, we thought, this grid'll be the death of us. You can be not a genius and see that this is a dangerous situation. We sought a way to work together.
Wow.
And we have the skill it takes to get this done. Time to put you on the back burner. And if it hurts, hey buddy, walk it off. I want to hit him as hard as I can.
I'll say that amazing. He looks down at you and he just says, that was hot. I'll say that you're not actually going to swing for him. He's balancing on one of the grills, and you're going to aim for that and see if you can sort of take his feet out from under him and tilt him forward. Go ahead and roll to see if you can make this attack.
Hell yeah. I'm going to roll, try to hit him. Here we go. Ooh, that's a 16 plus
Definitely
7.
hits. Roll for damage just to see how badly you whack this thing. Yeah, go on.
I'll forego damage to give him disadvantage on his Constitution save.
Okay. Great. Okay, Constitution save. I'll roll it on the table. 8. He's already failed. 4. Terrible. Great. So this works. Clang! You watch as Padman, fueled by this amazing strength that comes from his belt, slams the grill in front of Walk Walk. Walk Walk, who was just getting ready to swipe down at Padman for having those amazingly horrible puns, but he there's nothing beneath his foot.
Oh. Fallen falls and and Sky is in a rage. Actually rages first time in the series and puts a hole in the walk through their attack. An elemental hits Yasha for 7 fire, which is say the level that's bad. But the other two try to go hit Kai, but he manages to dodge. And good grief. And then Jessup uses
my sorcerer's burst because I'm right there, but I'm really starting to panic.
Horrifying. That's great. At the top of the turn, by the way, you do take 2 points of fire damage.
Oh no! I'm really low now.
What are you at?
I'm at a 1.
Oh, no problem. You're still alive. Still alive. So you're going to fire a sorcerer's burst?
I'm going to attempt to.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d6 and see if this works.
Come on, Jessup.
5.
I believe it does work. Even though you're anxious, nervous, chaos is all around you, you remember the things that your friends have said about breathing, taking it slow. You focus yourself.
Yes, whispering in my ear.
Yes, you do. Zorbo's one, Zorbo's all. Let's all do the Zorbo call.
It's a very beautiful song.
I think I may have been absent on the day that was created.
Your eye lights up with a glowing glint and fires out a sorcerer's burst. Just a subtle reminder, I think as a bonus action you can give yourself advantage on this attack.
Great.
With the innate sorcery.
Yes. Come on. But I feel like for a bonus action I should take up.
I'm learning.
Nice, man. That's sick. That's some sick DMing back there.
By the end of 3 episodes, I've gotten one good thing right.
But should I, as a bonus action, be taking my healing potion because I'm about to die?
That is up to you. You have it for next round.
Okay. Then I will use my innate sorcery for
okay, great.
advantage.
Gathering all of your strength, all of your courage, go ahead and roll with advantage to see if you hit with this sorcerer's burst.
Okay, not great. That was why can't I read these 6s and 9s? 6.
Okay, great. And I believe you get advantage, so roll one more time.
And 7.
Ooh. Plus, Jessup, plus 5.
Oh, 12.
Your sorcerer's burst just barely misses and shoots wide. I'm so sorry. Just misses and fires off into the ether, but it was a dramatic and exciting move. That's your move. Unfortunately, Jessup, Kai, you're up.
So I do have something.
It was very good.
It's very good. I do have something in here.
It's okay, you guys don't need to lie to me. I'll do better next time.
You do have a movement, though, so you could perch yourself up on iron so you won't get burned. Okay. So, maybe moving over here, over here.
That one.
Okay. Great. You're sitting right next to a dead and dying slab of bacon. Cool. It smells good, though. Yes,
so
Kai.
I have an initiative.
Oh, okay. And, Kai drinks a health potion for. It goes back to full health, which is like 7 HP. Wak gets up. Sky gets an opportunity attack because when it lifts up, it actually leads its attack opportunity based on the angling. It lands in. Wak is now in the realms of very hurt. He then casts a cone of grease. It's on Jessup and Padman. Jessup actually managing to avoid the attack, but Padman losing 4 HP.
Snoop the hot grease on me. I'm gonna look up and go, bonjour, mon ami. I didn't know we were trying to cook some frog legs. I'm badly injured.
No kidding.
Bonjour, that smells good.
Please tell me you put the head in me.
Yes, and as he turns to you, Padman, just so that I can say another pun, he's just going to say, soon you'll be off the menu. That's it.
You bailed out of the
I did. I bailed out
off the menu or
On the menu.
Off the... God, no, you kids!
Okay? Yeah. All right.
All right, what you got?
I have a weird idea.
Great.
So, the burst that you did, was it like a physical burst? Like a magical...
Yes?
Is there any way that I can sort of see that it's going wide and just kind of like bat it with my greatsword into Wak? To do like a combined...
The sorcerer's burst is describe it. It's like a burst of radiance, or what is it?
Yeah, of like powerful force that shot out of my monocle into.
And you watched it as it was flying towards Wak the Pan-Man, he held up his very shiny mirror-finished spatula, which did block it, and it shot out into the world. But you can see in the distance that it has been sort of knocking around, and it is currently flying back. It's good. It would be pretty hard to catch, but you could catch lightning in a bottle, and you could possibly deflect it towards him. It would take quite a move.
What kind of move would it make? Or what kind of move would it take?
It's flying. I'll say it's flying right this way, fizzling out as it goes, and you would have to roll an acrobatics check to see if you can do a bow-type move.
Oh, acrobatics is terrible. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna take a. I'm gonna.
You're bailing.
I'm bailing.
Your wife has taught you acrobatics for years.
I have not.
You know what? Let's just try. Let's just see if it works. I'm gonna do it.
That goes quick. I have not.
Okay. What did I need to get?
I would say a 15.
No, I didn't do.
So Yasha jumps off of this grease creature, does a double backflip just like she's seen her wife do 100 times, but she's much larger and heavier, doesn't get the ups that her wife does.
I landed between them.
And you just fall short of the blast, and you fall on your hip. It really hurts.
Ow!
Your keys were in there.
Oh!
Yeah. And I'll say that you take...
This is the big, chunky medieval keys.
Yeah.
You take 3 points of damage as you land.
Oh, boys.
That's your action.
That's my action.
And takes the 3 damage. Bo attacks the two elementals swarming tie, and ends both of them.
My counselor.
Well, that's better than my damn staff. That's gonna be 8 damage.
Dead.
Okay.
Gone.
I just look at him and I go, finish this.
I look at her and I go, say it, my counselor.
Sky and Padman, you are both up. Padman, you are sort of doing an action in concert with Kai, but whatever order you guys want to do.
I've got the rope, so I'd like to do the first part of an action to use this rope with Kai to try to once again trip Walk.
Right.
But I think too I want to look at does Walk go before Jessup and Kai go?
No, Jessup and Kai go before Walk.
Cool. So in that case, I can delay my turn. Panicking. And I think I have this item that I got, which is a box of tea. And it's oolong.
It is oolong. It's very fragrant.
I look at Jessup panicking, and I look at this tea and think about, like, the calm of, like, drinking a cup of tea in the morning, looking over this beautiful campsite. And I go, Jessup. It's okay.
What?
You're an incredible sorcerer.
What?
The tea. Center yourself. Breathe in the fragrance. And I want to hurl the box of tea right at Jessup's face.
I guess roll athletics.
14 plus 5 is 19.
Yes.
Wow.
Not only do you throw it, you open the box as you release. And fragrant tea leaves flit about you, combining with the heat of the area, and you are just sort of, you're in a brief moment of paradise where all other stress fades away.
Wow.
And it's just, you imagine yourself, well, I'm not going to tell you what you imagine. You imagine a very peaceful, serene moment, maybe from your past or from your future. Where are you right now?
Thinking back to one time she was encouraged by the lakeside by Sky.
Thinking about this this
wait.
moment by the lake.
Sorry.
With my friend over here. When we first got here, Sky, I was really nervous for this camp. Sky sat down beside me and said, "Hey, Jessup, you're gonna do great." And for a moment, I believed her. Right now, I believe her again.
Okay, all your stress is gone.
Wow.
You are restored to 0. Amazing. Would you like to use the rest of your action to continue this move with Kai?
Yeah, we're going to do this team move here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Both of you roll a d20 just to see how this works.
Ooh, okay.
11 plus 5 is 16 for athletics.
Athletics, that's where it is. So
Yes,
I have an 18 plus 3, that's 21.
Out of his pan, I go, "Oh, and I thought you were a non-stick pan."
I'll look up at him and I'll yell, "Hey, ugly, you're not going to like how this pans out."
Oh, Jesus.
Your performance has been universally panned.
As he falls, he looks at both of you with sort of like begrudging respect. Well played, well played. He's falling forward. Everything sort of clicks into slow motion as he falls forward. The direction he's falling, he wobbles left, wobbles right.
Got me a longer clip for this one.
Right between Sky and Jessup. And as he falls, both of you, simultaneously, it's your turn, both of you can make an attack together.
Come on!
Yes, because you're
Also-
next.
also
Padman,
just
I'm sorry, Sky's next and Jessup's after her.
Additional context, when we were crossing paths with the rope, we did a sick high five.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely insane
Fucking
high five.
twisted high five. Absolutely metal high
Did
five.
you, just out of curiosity, do you bend down to high five him, or do you leap up to high five?
Actually, I'm holding my staff in my webbed feet, and I come underneath my own legs, like through, and it's like, up there, and then come back around, hit the back of his foot. It's hard to look at this high five. It's like an MC Escher drawing of staircases.
A loud sound resonates throughout the space.
Both of you can attack together, whatever you'd like to do.
What do you got?
I think so. I have a brain.
You found a brain in a jar, sure.
A brain in a jar suspended in liquid. It smells gross. I'm gonna take this brain in the jar and crack the smelly jar open and throw it onto the pan to forever ruin its cooking abilities and drown it in this terrible smelling liquid.
Great. Okay, and Sky, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty close to it. I'm gonna take my hand axe and I'm going to scrape off its non-stick coating.
Ooh. It's been seasoned for years. It has
Yes.
this beautiful patina on it.
And it's
That's
so
the
proud
secret
of
of its
I
of
can
its
tell
success.
that's the secret of its strength. And it's very proud of that. And so it will add insult to injury if I can carry it off.
Both you roll to see if you hit. I think for you, just roll a d20, I guess, athletics to see if you can toss this at it.
Do I add anything to that?
This is for an attack.
Your attack modifier.
I got it.
That's fine. I mean, you don't need to roll
With
that.
prone, is that advantage?
Oh, for sure it's an advantage
Oh,
with prone.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So-
Both of you get advantage because it's prone.
Oh, thank you.
Hey!
18 minus 1. 17.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
10, a little better. Wait, what? Do I add anything?
You're doing your attack, right? With your
hand
axe?
Yeah.
So that's a plus 4 to hit.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
So that's a 14 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your
Oh, yeah, right. I
Right,
did
you're
the
down
wrong
here.
thing on
Yes.
plus
Yeah, so-
4.
Yes.
Yes.
Both
Okay,
hit.
14.
Roll for damage.
Okay.
Yes.
1d6 plus 2 plus 2.
D6 plus 2 plus 2.
Filled with anger, rage bubbling up.
It's 5-7.
Okay.
Yes.
The jar, the contents of the jar, which is a brain, but it's filled with sort of a weird viscous syrupy liquid, spills out over the Pan Man's face. He recoils in pain. Ah, no! It's rusting me! And you see this brain sort of skittering across, and you smash right down on the brain, shattering it. How do you guys want to do this? You are
Woo! Victory!
Walk the Pan Man. How do you want him to die?
How do you want to fondue this?
Oh, God.
Okay, so I think that he's still a little hot, so the brains kind of sizzle, and I say to him, because I know it's going to really hurt his feelings, that's the most brains you've ever had.
Great.
Very
And then my impulse is, we've been on this ride together, Olga's. We've all grown a lot. We've had friends along the way that we've lost, and I'd like for us all to have a role in this.
Friend along the way that we lost.
Yes,
We had a vision. He came back very briefly for a cameo.
Yeah.
And I'd love for us all to have a hand in taking this guy down. Is that a thing that we can do?
Sure, absolutely. If you want to wait until Kai and Padman come over to join you, you all stand around the pan, bubbling with heat, and you all can do whatever sort of action you'd like to finish it off.
I say we just start kicking the shit out of
Hell yeah. Hey, whose brain was that?
Try not to think about
I know that I'm really locked into this moment of camaraderie with you guys, but you didn't mention that you had that. So I'm alarmed. But let's do it!
Let's do it!
Okay, yes. And you curb stomp curb stomp the pan to death.
I'm going to be watching this from the grate, and I'm just going to take a knee and put my sword down.
Yeah,
and just watch.
I walk over to Yasha, and just kind of like, as she's on her knee, just kind of like hug her from behind.
Yes.
And we just...
We did it. They're so good.
They're so violent.
They're so violent.
I'm so
It's
proud.
so good.
Yes. He's beaten into oblivion. Looks like I'm well done. And he's dead forever. Dead and gone. All of the cook surfaces calm themselves. The fires die down. The grease elementals disappear from view. Everything starts to slowly disintegrate around you. It looks like the entire space that you're in is starting to disintegrate, melting, falling away. In fact, it's looking quite dangerous when all of a sudden a purple and blue glow lights up the chamber, and a familiar voice...
Yeah, familiar voice. And the voice of Michi appears.
Face covered in blood. I'm like half cooked, holding a staff, so violent. I'll never be normal again.
That just means the cards get even better.
Yeah. Oh, right. We had a thing with cards. Sorry. I'm not doing okay.
You are at the central meeting hub of the camp, and you notice that in your absence, the camp...
All the campers have returned. The entire camp has returned back. I look at them in somewhat awe. They return because they look clearly. You've faced the danger, so even the camp bully is in awe. They start telling the tale. Bo and Yasha.
I've only punched like 2 kids.
We could have done this with our full capacity.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill a child.
No. I've only punched like 2 kids.
I think it's not that you punched him. I think you strangled one.
Punch kids, but they deserved it.
My child also died in your care once.
Well, that is a little different. No.
Luke's fine.
That was.
Look at him. He's fine.
Yeah. That was a bad mothering choice that you sent him with us.
True.
So I'm just going to put that on you.
Yes, Padman.
Director Veth, I have a question.
Yes.
Were the events that we experienced today real or figments of a powerful illusion magic?
You know, I don't really know. Honestly, I don't know how this happened. And as she says that, Yeza stands forward, saying, actually, I have a theory about this. I think it might be my fault. Earlier, I was experimenting with dunamancy in my lab. It's a chaotic and unpredictable form of metaphysical magic that can bend reality, physics, time, space. Caleb lent me a small vial of dunamis, and I was trying to create some potions from it, and I believe earlier one of my potions, went and exploded by accident, and, Yasha, you were there, weren't you, when that explosion...
I saw the poof come out, and then I felt, Drunk?
Yes, I think maybe that dunamantic explosion had some sort of unintended effect. Apologies, but sometimes dunamis can access the parts of us that we are unexplored or unknown. Emotional states, anxiety, imagination, that sort of thing. Does any of that ring true to you?
Well, of course, I have all those things. At all times.
Yes, and...
They all... So anyway, it was... I was shocked when the Yeza tells what happened because I thought for sure it was going to be Caleb and or Jester who was behind this as a fun little test for them. But we found out all the creatures in this, like in the canon, are from Yasha's journal, like doodles and stuff. Though Ashley still maintains that the drawings in her book should be of better quality. And the doodles was making them real.
I will be asking my mom to pursue vigorous legal action against...
And we roll with it, right?
As soon as I get home, I will be asking my mom to pursue vigorous legal action against...
What if I were to, sweeten the pot for you, Padman? You've wanted to become a wizard, correct?
Yes, very much so.
I could possibly write a strong letter of recommendation to the Soltris Academy, the foremost academy for wizards. I happen to know someone who works there, and maybe they could get you in free of charge.
Wow. Be a great wizard. I'm going to look at my friends. But there's nowhere in all of Exandria that can teach me what my friends have already taught me. So no, I'll be suing the camp and shutting it down.
All right. Understood.
I don't disagree.
Or me and my friends get to come back for free. And we don't have to be in the older cabinet.
Also, what are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing my camp outfit, my hat, my...
I want that hat.
Oh, I mean, this is the camp director's hat.
I want that hat.
Give him the damn hat, Veth.
But I have hat hair right now.
Legal action. Legal action.
Free tuition, we get to be in a normal, non-shade-based cabin, and we get your hat, and we call it Even Stevens.
We also all owe you autographs.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Not you, though. I just want that.
If you don't want them, we can.
Yeah. So we're trying to arrive at a settlement right now, so if you guys have anything you want to throw in there, because afterwards it'll be double jeopardy, so you have to...
Do you have any more of that tea left?
Was there tea involved?
There was this oolong tea that smelled just delightful.
That's my tea. I drink that every day.
Tea.
That's my tea. I import that from Marquette.
Put the tea in the hat.
Tea, hat, normal non-shame-based cabin, free tuition, and there's no litigation.
What do you want, Skullcrusher?
I just want to stay here. Will you allow me to come back?
How about this? In addition to all those things which I will reluctantly grant, you all get a merit badge as well, and you can pick whatever merit badge you like or name your own.
I'd like a friendship badge.
A friendship badge? Well, that's very...
I was going to say take the wizard one, because...
No, friendship is
that's
somehow more meaningful. No, wizard's good too. Whatever you'd like, but that's very sweet. We don't have a friendship badge here, but maybe you're the first to earn it. And yes, you're right, Jessup. I know that some of your counselors and even myself have been saying, follow your barbarian instincts and don't be a wizard. It's not what you were meant to be. But you know what? I think I'm wrong about that. You should be whatever you'd like to be. Mm-hmm. If you want to be a wizard, barbarian, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it might be the worst multi-class ever.
Fantastic, do that. Why should we stand in the way of...
if you do that, go Blade Singer. So we might be able to...
Of your dreams. This isn't a place that says no to dreams. We say yes,
so they have,
right?
Do they introduce the...
I've never... That's music to my ear.
Have they actually introduced the Blade Singer to the new D&D? I have to re-look it up later. We'll arrange a meeting with Caleb, though, to help with practice, skills, and then finally...
I owe you one. Go ahead, ask this person what you want.
Oh. Is this what life is?
Oh, he brought him back from work.
Oh, Archibald. You missed a lot. We're engaged in a legal settlement right now, so we're talking to the director of a camp that has engaged in some criminal negligence of minors. And so, right now, we have a hat, a bunch of tea, some wizarding classes, a merit badge.
What do you want, man?
Free tuition are all currently on the table for us. Is there anything you want? Archibald, you actually gave the most today. You died.
I've never experienced true love.
Oh, wow.
Alright, we might have to back this up.
I've got a magazine I could give him.
Alright, they got the, oh no.
Can I see it?
Here,
Oh no,
Archibald,
it's
this
Spud.
will
It's a
open
Spud
your
magazine.
eyes.
Whoa! Archibald uses his little frog legs to turn the pages until he gets to a particularly saucy bit, and he says, oh, "This is true love. I'm gonna need a few minutes." And he drags it away.
I don't think Archibald has the hardware to do anything in private with that magazine, but
For the next few minutes, you hear horrifying sounds coming out of the bathroom.
Why?
Squeaky sounds, sort of like a sponge being squeezed.
This is a great decision.
And after it all is said and done, Beth gathers you all together and says, "We can't seem to have a normal day at camp, can we? But you know what? That's perfect. Normal is overrated, safety is boring, and insurance can go fuck itself."
So do I.
I'm proud of the four of you. You didn't make good choices. You didn't make safe choices, but you did live up to the spirit of the camp. You wilded out. And for that, I'm happy to award you with these friendship merit badges. And upon receiving these badges, the Olgas have earned the rank of 3 below, can stay at the camp for free.
But wait, I don't think I saw the 5
Advance
time
to
during
next
this.
year. Oh yes, sorry. You also get my fucking hat.
Get that guy.
And your tea.
And my tea! How am I gonna wake up tomorrow? Fine, that's my problem, not yours. Can I get a wild out? 3, 2, 1, wild! Thus ends our tale, a story of acting your age, which doesn't mean acting older or wiser or better. It means staying young as long as you can. I'd love to thank Ashley Johnson, it's Marisha Ray, Alex Lee, Eden Regal, my sister. Libe Barrera, my sister. Brandon Lee Mulligan, my sister. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, and thank you to Kale. I'm going to say his name wrong. Lassabal? Kale. Yeah.
Jeff?
He made this amazing map.
And for all the ones who helped get the little ones who
I think those
helped
reels
making
are
those
from Kyle's
big
apartment.
things in
Oh my gosh.
the rears.
Oh my god! Just borrow it.
Yes.
I'll use these for today.
Thanks to everyone who helped out with the music. Thanks to the kids again for coming up with these wonderful monsters that Yasha definitely drew.
Yes.
Love you all very much.
Abstract.
And until next time, is it Thursday? Bye bye.
Yeah.
Wait, there's more. Padman did not pursue legal action against the camp and was instead accepted into the Social Society. With Kai's art and Mishi's financial support, he recreated a complete set of Mysterium battle cards of Wildemount. To make up for her loser comment, Veth connected him with a toy maker she knows to help distribute. And I was like, wait a second, does that mean... Yep. The game system released next fall under the C-Pop game banner. Chetney got in on this. Jessup made anxiety work for her and released a line of ultra-soothing loose-leaf teas. The teas keep her calm, for the most part. She had one notable flare-up when a business rival attempted a hostile takeover of her brand. The businessman was found cowering in the forest, slightly different shade of blue than his natural color. Sky began private tutoring with Caleb, where she embraced both her brains and rage. She returned to camp next summer as the official multi-class mentor. Her friendship badge is now the most coveted badge of the Wildlings. Sky declined to comment on his current whereabouts. Yeah, that tracks. I like him.
Amid the hubbub, amid the excitement and the relief of this celebration of sorts, Veth steps away from the Olgas for just a moment to just have a quick chat with Yasha and Bo. Sorry.
No, really, this was quite fun, but I have notes.
Oh,
I hope we didn't let you down, by the way.
let me down. You did exactly right. I was sort of expecting you guys to mess stuff up a little bit and that they would be, challenged,
It was
pushed.
very stressful. Like, I was very nervous having the responsibility of the kids. But we talked about it, and it was kind of cool.
It's kind of invigorating.
Yeah.
So, I know that you two were talking about stuff, like serious grown-up stuff before. Did you ever come to sort of a realization, a decision, something?
We're still talking about it a lot, but we had an idea.
What if? Because I know...
Which one of you is going to get pregnant first?
Hold on a
Just
second.
wait, no, I don't know.
I really want to see you
The thing
pregnant.
is, we are
because
getting
your
older. I don't know if
abs-
it's the time.
Your abs would be
I was
like crazy.
Just be like an olive
she'd
on
look
a
Yeah.
toothpick.
And you would have
but
like
wait,
a
well, listen.
20-pound kid.
Why?
I don't know. You're big.
That's not how
that's how it
that's not how
works.
it works.
I'm small. I don't know.
I know. Just shut up for a second.
Okay.
Listen.
Look, we talked about it. Yeah. We do think we want to take this plunge into parenthood.
Yes.
But maybe we could start. Like, we know that Kai doesn't really have a family or anywhere to go. Think he'd want to come live with us? I know
Oh,
he's
God,
old
yeah.
and he's
Everyone's saying yes
basically
right
an
now.
adult now, but
Like a foster sort of thing. Adoption.
yeah.
Yeah, like you know, we can. If you want someone to people to hang out with or take care of him for 2 years,
Yeah, just a
we can
bed to
provide that.
crash. You know, we can
Maybe
maybe
just try it out.
give him some good
Not try it out. Not like we
No,
would
no,
like
no, of course,
send him back or
it's-
anything. We would take care of him.
take care of him.
I love this idea.
And then maybe he could be a big brother. You know?
Stay right here. Stay right here for 1 second. I'll be right back.
She's never coming back, is she?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, that was actually.
He said no.
Okay. You know what? We
It's
made
okay.
a decision.
Yeah.
And like now we know we're ready. If the time
Yeah.
comes.
Yeah. He still taught us something.
If the time comes for what?
Yes,
Naturally get pregnant?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome to.
Mom of the year over here.
Let's go get a drink.
That's
Okay.
good. How about that law?
And roll the credits. You thought I was kidding? No. Goes with cast up. I was really ending with the kids, and then, but until on to the homebrew of the evening. This is the spell Curse of Grease. This is a 3rd level transmutation spell that requires concentration and action to cast. A range of 20 feet. It has all components. Based very much thought of while watching this first time. The target makes a Constitution save. On a success, the spell has no effect, but on a fail, the target triples their sweat production. The sweat and this which become then and this sweat is now transmuted into grease, which and seemingly bypass also cover themselves and any clothing they are, resulting in, as a result, if the target is unable to sweat, if the target is unable to sweat, the spell has no effect. Anytime the target, like under the actual effects, if it's a successful, uses an item, they must make a strength saving throw. They must succeed in that, or if fail, the item slips out of their grip, and who knows what happens. Anytime the target attempts to move, they must succeed in a dexterity saving throw, or fall prone. Also, all items they carry that are not being held in the hand, because we already have something for that, or being or are not in a sealed container, which includes any extra things like bag of holding, are assigned a different number from 1 to 100. They specifically cannot be named. Repeat the number. They all have a single number, and it's different one another. So when the target attempts to roll, you roll a percentile die. If one of the numbers is rolled, if an item's number is rolled, it falls to the ground. Also, if the target takes fire damage, it is magnified and increased by a number of d6s equal to their Constitution modifier. Interesting, it's just based on the better stats of the thing, right? However, while the extra fire damage is being dealt to them, it causes them to burn up the oil that's currently on the skin, and they have to start regenerating more. So for the next round, for one round, full round, it will have no other effects on that target. At high levels, the number of d6s of extra fire damage taken above is increased by 1 per every level above 3. For that, I thank you for joining me. This is Free Dementia. I wish thee good fortune on the quest of life.